Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I'm Naresh Mago with the midday news. The headlines. Voting for the second phase of Gujarat Assembly elections to be held tomorrow. Elaborate arrangements are in place to ensure free and fair polling. Polling for 250 wards of Municipal Corporation of Delhi underway. Navy Day is being celebrated today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says the Indian Navy has distinguished itself with its humanitarian spirit during challenging times. First G20 Sherpa meeting under India's presidency to begin at Udaipur, Rajasthan today. First ODI between India and Bangladesh underway at Mirpur. And in FIFA World Cup Soccer, defending champions France to face Poland today. In Gujarat, polling for the second phase of assembly elections will be held tomorrow. Voting will take place at 93 constituencies spread over 14 districts, including Ahmedabad, Vadodara and Gandhinagar, between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. A total of 833 contestants are in the fray, including 69 women candidates. The counting of votes for both the phases will be held on the 8th of December. Our correspondent reports that Election Commission has made all necessary arrangements to ensure peaceful elections. Over 26,000 polling booths have been set up in the poll-bound districts. Meanwhile, State Chief Electoral Officer P. Bharati has appealed to the urban voters to vote in large numbers. A report.
All the polling parties, along with polling materials, are being dispatched to their designated polling booths in order to make necessary arrangements for the polling tomorrow. To facilitate elderly and Divyang voters, all the polling stations have been set up on the ground floor. There will be one model polling station, one polling booth manned by Divyangjan, and one eco-friendly booth in all the 93 constituencies. Apart from this, there will be around 650 Sakhi polling booths where all the polling and police staff will be women. To ensure free and fair elections, the live webcasting will be arranged in over 13,300 polling booths in this phase. With Aparna Khund, Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Ahmedabad.
Polling for 250 wards of Municipal Corporation of Delhi MCD is underway. Out of the total wards, 104 are reserved for women. A total of 1,349 candidates, including 709 women, are in the fray for the civic polls. Both the BJP and AAP have fielded 250 candidates, while the Congress is contesting on 247 seats. Over 1 crore 46 lakh voters are eligible to decide the fate of the candidates. Delhi State Election Commission has made elaborate arrangements to ensure free and fair elections. Around 13,600 polling stations have been set up across the national capital. Out of this, over 3,000 have been identified as sensitive. Of the total polling stations, 68 model polling stations and as many pink polling stations have been set up, which are being entirely managed by women staff. Nearly 40,000 Delhi police personnel, 20,000 home guards and 108 companies of paramilitary and state armed police forces have been deployed to ensure hassle-free civic polls. BJP leaders Dr. Harshvardhan and Pravesh Verma, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, Aam Aadmi Party Minister Gopal Rai, Congress leaders Ajay Makhan and Alka Lamba are among the leaders who cast their vote in the Delhi's MCD election. Around 18% of polling took place till 12 noon. According to Delhi State Election Commission, polling is going on smoothly in all the wards. The counting of votes will take place on Wednesday. Navy Day is being celebrated today. The day is celebrated to honor Indian Navy's role during the war with Pakistan in 1971, when Indian warships attacked Karachi port and successfully thwarted Pakistani operations in the western coast. During Operation Trident, Indian Navy sank 4 Pakistani vessels, including PNS Khyber, killing hundreds of Pakistani Navy personnel. The plan of Operation Trident was chalked out by the then Chief of the Naval Staff, Admiral S.M. Nanda. He knew clearly that Karachi was a strategically important port where most of the ships of Pakistan Navy were stationed. Most of mercantile shipping supplies also reached West Pakistan via Karachi, which was also Pakistan's capital for the first 20 years till 1967. The day is also celebrated to highlight the achievements and the role the Navy plays in securing the country's marine borders. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has conveyed his best wishes on Navy Day to all Navy personnel and their families. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, "We in India are proud of our rich maritime history." He said the Indian Navy has steadfastly protected our nation and has distinguished itself with its humanitarian spirit during challenging times. Greeting the Indian Navy personnel, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said the Indian Navy is at the forefront of keeping our country safe by ensuring impeccable maritime security. He said the nation is proud of Indian Navy's valour, courage, commitment and professionalism. On the occasion of Navy Day, Chief of the Naval Staff Admiral R. Hari Kumar, Chief of Defence Staff Anil Chauhan, Air Force Chief Air Chief Marshal Vivek Ram Chaudhary and Vice Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General B.S. Raju paid homage to the martyrs at the National War Memorial today. Chief of the Naval Staff Admiral R. Hari Kumar has said that the aim of the Indian Navy is to have Made in India, Made by India and Made for India security solutions so that it can strengthen the move towards Atmanirbharta. Talking to All India Radio, Admiral Hari Kumar said, as far as the optimization of budget is concerned, the Indian Navy is driving self-reliance and development of indigenous technology and it has adequate funding for all capital projects.
आज जब हम आजादी के 75 वर्ष पूरे होने पर अमृत महोत्सव मना रहे हैं, नौसेना भी राष्ट्र की सेवा में एक कॉम्बैट रेडी, क्रेडिबल, कोहेसिव और फ्यूचर प्रूफ फोर्स के रूप में अमृत काल तक एक आत्मनिर्भर फोर्स बनने के लिए पूरी तरह से कमिटेड है। हम भारत की सुरक्षा इंश्योर करने में कोई कसर बाकी नहीं छोड़ेंगे। भारत की समुद्री सीमा और हितों की रक्षा के प्रति समर्पित रहेंगे।
Kerala Governor Arif Muhammad Khan laid a wreath at the War Memorial, Southern Naval Command in Kochi on the occasion of Navy Day today. The Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Southern Naval Command, M.A. Hampi Holi, also laid a wreath at the memorial. The Governor will be the chief guest at the operational demonstration by the Southern Naval Command to be held at the Rajendra Maidan this evening. President Draupadi Murmu has said that the Sriharikota range of ISRO is setting new paradigms in space science and is also driven by its own vision. The President said this while addressing a gathering at Poranki, Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh today.
आधुनिक टेक्नोलॉजी के क्षेत्र में आंध्र प्रदेश में अंतरिक्ष विज्ञान के नए प्रतिमान निरंतर स्थापित किया जा रहा है। विज्ञान और इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी के क्षेत्र में आंध्र प्रदेश ने पूरे विश्व में भारत की प्रतिष्ठा बढ़ाई।
Earlier, the President arrived at Vijayawada on a two-day visit to Andhra Pradesh. She was received by Governor Biswabhushan Harichandan and Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy. In the evening, she will witness the operational demonstration by the Indian Navy at Visakhapatnam on the occasion of Navy Day. The President will virtually inaugurate and lay the foundation stones for projects of Ministries of Defence, Road Transport and Highways and Tribal Affairs today. President Draupadi Murmu will visit Sri Padmavati Mahila Vishwavidyalayam tomorrow, where she will interact with the students, faculty members and women achievers. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde and Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis are taking stock of the ambitious Samriddhi Expressway, also known as Samriddhi Mahamarg, which will be dedicated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 11th December. Eknath Shinde and Devendra Fadnavis today embarked on the tour of the 520-kilometer stretch from Nagpur to Shirdi of this more than 700-kilometer long project. Both the leaders are driving the car themselves on this highway as a test drive, and Devendra Fadnavis was seen driving his car with Eknath Shinde sitting next to him on the front seat. While speaking to reporters before embarking on the tour, Eknath Shinde said that this project will be a game changer and this will help in the development of Vidarbha region. In our bilingual live phone-in program Public Speak at 9:30 p.m. tomorrow, we will bring you a live discussion on importance of millets and millets promotion initiatives with the experts Dr. D.K. Yadav, Additional Director General Seed, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, and R.P. Singh, Additional Commissioner Crops, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Listeners can ask questions to the experts on benefits and nutritional values of millets, government initiatives to boost millet production, consumption and exports, environment impact of millet production, and significance of celebration of International Year of Millets 2023. Listeners can ask the questions from 9:30 p.m. onwards tomorrow on telephone numbers 011-2371-7106 and 011-2331-4444. You can also post your queries on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts by hashtag AskAIR. This live program can be heard on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies. This program will also be available on our website, newsonair.nic.in, and on our YouTube channel, News on AIR Official. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal will attend the Millets Smart Nutritive Food Conclave as chief guest in New Delhi tomorrow. The conclave is a pre-launch event of the International Year of Millets 2023, organized with an objective to promote the export of millets. At the first of its kind Millets Conclave, the government will release e-catalogue on 30 potential importing countries and 21 millet-producing states of India. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will inaugurate the two-day-long 65th Foundation Day celebration of the Directorate of Revenue Intelligence in New Delhi tomorrow. She will also launch the current edition of Smuggling in India Report 2021-22 on the occasion. As many as 22 customs administrations covering the Asia-Pacific region, along with international organizations, are invited to the event this year. The first Sherpa meeting of India's G20 presidency, chaired by G20 Sherpa Amitabh Kant, is commencing today in the historic city of Udaipur. The four-day gathering of the Sherpas of G20 members, invited countries and international organizations will set the stage for important conversations on some of the most pressing issues of our time, including technological transformation, green development and life, spotlighting women-led development, accelerating implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals SDGs, facilitating inclusive and resilient growth, and multilateral reforms. The first G20 Sherpa meeting under India's presidency sets the tone and agenda for future meetings, during which India will have the opportunity to convene discussions on shared global priorities with G20 members and guests. As India assumed the G20 presidency on 1st December, French President Emmanuel Macron expressed trust in India's leadership. In a tweet, he said he believes that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will bring us together in order to build peace and a more sustainable world. Earlier on Friday, Maldives President Ibrahim Mohammed Solih congratulated Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In a tweet, he said that he has confidence in India's leadership to promote diplomacy and dialogue, to build consensus and find enduring solutions to pressing issues in global affairs. Sri Lanka is likely to miss the December deadline for IMF package due to delay in restructuring of its debt. The IMF package would give $2.9 billion in tranches over a period of 4 years after Sri Lanka attains debt sustainability. Talking to reporters last week, Governor of the Central Bank, Nandalal Veerasinghe, maintained that Sri Lanka has time till January, even if it missed the December deadline. The bailout requires the Central Bank of Sri Lanka to obtain assurances from creditors on restructuring of bilateral debt. In cricket, India were 159 for 8 in 35 overs against Bangladesh in the first one-day international being played at Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium in Mirpur, Dhaka. Earlier, Bangladesh won the toss and decided to bowl. In the FIFA Football World Cup, defending champions France will face Poland today at Al Thumama Stadium, Doha at 8:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. In another match, England will take on Senegal at Al Bayt Stadium, Al Khor at 12:30 tonight. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Voting for the second phase of Gujarat Assembly elections to be held tomorrow. Elaborate arrangements are in place to ensure free and fair polling. Polling for 250 wards of Municipal Corporation of Delhi underway. Navy Day is being celebrated today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says the Indian Navy has distinguished itself with its humanitarian spirit during challenging times. First G20 Sherpa meeting under India's presidency to begin at Udaipur, Rajasthan today. First ODI between India and Bangladesh underway at Mirpur. And in FIFA World Cup soccer, defending champions France to face Poland today. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. And with that, we end the midday news.